Hi, Andrew Fogg here again. In this series of videos I am highlighting some of the features of the Prototype Flex application that we have developed on the Salesforce platform using Adobe Flex and the Kusiri K-Framework. I'd like to show you how we're using Flex and the K-Framework to visualize the social graph, the picture of who knows who, that is implicit in every instance of the Salesforce customer database. Now, I was having a conversation with a friend of mine earlier today who used to work at the European social network Zing. Now, Zing have a lot of users on the European continent, and a lot of the work that they do is around helping companies get the most out of social networking applications. I was talking with my friend about the use of social networks in business, and I was able to show him the application feature that I'm about to share with you in this video. So here we're on a developer account. I have my Flex application on a custom tab. While that loads, so if I bring up my customer timeline, I've got here a timeline showing activities against customers over time. Click on a customer record. This is my contact view in our Flex application. Now, I know that there are a number of Salesforce customers who track this kind of who knows who data in Salesforce right now, but in order to get the most out of that data, some thought has to be put into how it is presented on the page. It's not really possible, for example, to use a related list when you're trying to inspect the second or third degree of separation in your social network. This is what we came up with. Peering down here. So, the graph begins with the contact that we began with in focus, and we can see other contacts that are in Salesforce that this contact knows. So we can do various things. We can control the number of degrees of separation that are visible, so we can reduce them. We want to see 2 degrees of separation. So Tim only knows one-on-one the 2 marks, Mark Antonio and Mark Antonius, but through them he knows quite a few more people. There we go. We can also control the layout, so we can bring Mark Antonio down here, adjust the spacing. Oops, there you go. And also control the maximum number of contacts that are visible. So we actually want to pull that down a little bit to restrict our view. Also, if we select a related contact, we can see who they know. So John Wayne, for example, now takes focus, and we can see that John knows, waiting for the lines to draw, John knows Buddy, Stephen and Mark, and through them he knows Tim, Cleo and George. So this way we can inspect our contact database, and if I know John and I know that he knows Mark and I want to talk to Tim, then this can be matched with employee data from my own company to see who I need to talk to within my own company to achieve a string of introductions from John, or indeed Stephen, all the way through to Tim or Cleo. And that's the feature I want to show you today.